Kunaka. Yes. I am a mother.
High Chief Ambassador Jeffrey Uchenna Oba, co-represent here.
Thank you. Was it taken nothing as yet?
I'm making a reverend. Wadipa. Okay, Reverend, I'm making it. Okay, now the one on the phone.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, sir. I'm making it. Members of the school board. I'm making it. I'm making it. Baira gali five pusitula inanya. Program I want at this country, but I didn't want technical support. I didn't want encouragement, government, and they lead it from the scratch. Umazi four. Nobody need support. I suppose you want a government powered scheme. I give you support to almost craft and skills. All communities that developed in technology. When I actually say to I say well done, Kaga. Obayan as toy. China developed like this. And Nigeria, all politics kind of developed. And they developed in the wrong way. I make a no mazia because the same thing can because they own. Make a call on I'm a member on behalf of High Chief Honorable Ifeanyi Chukwu Anthony Bezi for Charlie Denmini PhD. Okay, I'm a member I won't reckon I was going to represent her. What's the gang Father?
Yeah.
What's the gang?
Thank you.
Thank you, all your staff and students. What's the sum of 500,000 naira will ask support you.
Yes, Kunaka. Ogidi, sir.
Hold 500,000 naira.
Hey!
Will I support you?
Thank you, sir.
Sisi Melife Gaba.
Simelife Gabaniru. Who was there producing more?
Kenelani Osiayi.
Yes, I can.
That will be a pocket.
Heerey family
For greatness.
Heerey family
For excellence.
Heerey family
Unto God.
Well, we are very happy, like I said, that this development is going on. What we have been able to achieve so far, I'm sure we will continue to progress.
Yes.
Overall, there's no way it will be stagnant. Next year, obviously, we'll get more people.
Yes.
We'll plan early and get more people to come.
Yes.
And if we're sure now, even Columbus Okaro, former Commissioner of Police, said he will visit when he comes back from US. So, like you know, I would want to thank I would say, the people that put in so much in trying to arrange these things. Father Doctor, or Dr. Father, has shown a lot of commitment to
take charge of the TICAD, the technical group that organized the technical part of this, which is the most important. And he has put in so much energy, so much time, so much effort to make sure it works out. I am well much time because we all want to, next time we'll arrange the things and people will not be rushing out. However, there is the 1 billion prize, which we have decided to share to all the departmental participants. There are 8 departments.
8 departments.
Individual arts, they are late. They were late, they didn't follow their process, the process of registration and competing. However, because we looked at them and I believe that they were really productive. It's only that now somehow what the process says. Very important. You must submit at the right time.
Yes.
In life, if there is a deadline, you must follow the deadline.
Yes.
However, now I offer a consolation prize of 30,000 naira.
30,000 naira. Visual Arts Department. 9th position. 9th position. Visual Arts Department. 30,000 naira.
The 8th position. The 8th position is taken by the automobile department.
Automobile department. 8th position.
8th position.
Yes.
And they are going home with a consolation prize of 40,000 naira.
40,000 department. Can I qualify?
Automobile.
The 7th position is taken by, unfortunately, the electrical department.
Electrical department
is taking the 7th position. And they are going home with a consolation prize of 50,000 naira.
50,000 naira. Position. Electrical department.
The 6th position is taken by the Heerey Kitchen.
Heerey Kitchen. 6th position.
And they are going home with a consolation prize of 60,000
naira. 60,000 naira.
Yes.
Heerey Kitchen department.
The 5th position.
5th position
is taken by the Artificial Intelligence Department.
AI.
AI department. That is the 5th position.
5th position.
And they are going home with a consolation prize of 80,000.
80,000.
Thank you very much.
The 4th position. The 4th position is taken up by the furniture department.
Furniture department. 4th position.
Furniture department is going home with a consolation prize of 90,000.
90,000. 4th position. Furniture department.
The 3rd position is taken by the The third position is taken by the building department.
Building department, third position. We are counting down.
The building department is going home with 150,000.
150,000 naira, third position, building department.
Then we have the second position.
Second position.
Second position is taken by the chemical production.
Chemical production department.
And they are going home with 200,000.
200,000 naira won by chemical department, second position.
Well, number one is known.
Number one.
That is information and communication technology.
Information and communication department.
And they are going home with 300,000 naira.
Yes,
300,000 naira, first position. Information and communication department, first position. Congratulations.
yes.
One that prize is AI, Artificial Intelligence Tutor App. That is what, okay, I would have been calling the projects actually. Chemical production is the hearing care with deodorants and detergent. And then the building department has the hollow bricks.
Ka anyị gee ntị ka o mekie the presentation for the awards of the most innovative students. Ọ ga-agwazi anyị ka ọ ga-esi wee mie. The innovative students.
Heerey family,
For
Yes.
Heerey family,
For excellence.
Heerey family.
Unto God.
Something remarkable I need to mention here. In my days, I was under Heerey house.
Wow.
And in those days, it used to be in Niger, school, and Heerey.
Wow.
And I have by my side here, representing the oldest year in those days, Professor Frank. He happens to be 77 sets.
Yeah.
And if I look around, I'm not sure there is any other person competing with me in 1978. As he was the best in 77, I was also carrying my shoulder high for being one of the best as well.
Wow.
Yes.
And in my own days, I also received the best behaved student award. So I want all the students here to look beyond academics. Certificate is something. And if you look beyond that, just like the coordinator said, you become prosperous in the future. And from what the judges have done, we have prize for the best of the best. And the best of the best here, the best of the best here has a prize to go home with. If you permit me, I will also recognize second and the third. But it is good to mention who is the first. And the first position goes to digital cover.
Digital cupboard is the first position, the best innovative. Digital cupboard.
Okay. The second best is
Second best.
smart waste bin.
Smart waste bin. Second best. Smart waste bin.
The third one is the water level detector.
Water level detector. Third position.
So every other person that participated, all of them will go home with. If you want to know your scores or the way you fare, the next one is the Smart Eye class. The Smart Eye class.
Smart Eye class.
That's number 4th position.
4th position. Smart Eye class.
5th position is G-Wagon.
G-Wagon. 5th position.
Followed by 6th position, which is Comic Book.
Comic book. 6th position.
Number 7 is Drug Dispense.
Drug dispenser. Number 7. Drug dispenser.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Chef Robot.
Chef robot. Chef robot. Number 8.
Number 9 is Android phone.
Android phone. Number 9.
And number 10 position is Duplex prototype.
Duplex prototype.
Okay, so the best of the best,
The best of the best.
we go with 150.
150,000. 1st position.
The second position is Smart West Bin.
Smart waste bin. 2nd position.
It goes with 100K.
100,000 naira.
The third position,
3rd position.
which is a water level detector,
Water level detector.
will also go with 80,000.
80,000 naira.
The rest participants,
The rest.
as consolation, all of them will get a total of 50,000.
From 4th position to the 10th position, go home with a total of 50,000 naira each.
So, what I want to tell you is to be like encourager. In this event, maybe you came 10th position. Next one, strive to be number 1 so that you get more. And I also assure you that I will key into this event every year.
Ka anyị kụọ n'aka, o kwego anyị nkwa.
Okay. Brother,
Aka bụlọgụ n'Ogidi, ka anyị kụọrọ na ya aka.
A round of applause for Archbishop Ogidi. Thank you so much. You will look up. You will look up. When I'm out of my look up. Thank you so much. Thank you. So when you get an endowment, every year he will always be here to support this program.
Yes.
And I go back and back.
Attention, please.
Mr. Columbus Okaro, who was and still is, he was a policeman, grew up through the ranks. However, he was a special policeman in Ogidi here. Almost everybody, as it were, rubbed off on him one way or the other. And he wrote this book, and we asked our students in their houses to review this book and summarize what they feel the book has said. There's a committee set up by the same management of the school, and at the end of the day, there are 3, the first, second, and third. We are giving, there are prizes set out for the first, second, and third position. In order to complete the process,
Tupu Jekwu bịara n'etiti anyị aka ekpuchi ọnwa na Abatete.
Can I continue?
Yes, sir.
So, the third position was taken by the Archbishop Ezanya House.
Archbishop Ezanya House, third position. The book summary. Greenhouse, Archbishop Ezanya.
The lead reviewer is Master Anibueze Emmanuel.
Master Anibueze Emmanuel, third position, Ezanya House.
He should come out here.
Where is he? He's coming out.
Second position is Archbishop Valeria Okeke.
Archbishop Valeria Okeke, second position.
The lead reviewer is Azi Victor.
Azi Victor.
Azi Victor. Should come out here. Yeah?
Azi Victor, second position. Can I call it Aka?
The first position was is taken by the Blue House. That's position 4.
Ultimate first position, Blue House.
Ultimate fourth position. The lead reviewer is
Ude Kwesili Onyeka, first position.
Of course, Professor Carfor, instituted the prizes. So, first position gets 50,000.
Yes.
First position, 50,000 naira. Colony Aka.
Second position gets 30,000.
Second position, 30,000 naira.
And the third position gets 20,000.
20,000 naira, third position.
We want the first position only to tell us what he thinks about the book. So who is the first position?
About the biography of Professor Okafor Columbus.
No, Prof. Well, the CP, Police Commissioner. Police Commissioner.
Okay. So the book talks about his biography. How he began from his childhood to strive for excellence, because he never liked to be a policeman. It was through the intervention of his father, who highlighted him on the importance and the status he could gain if he become a policeman. So he decided to follow his father's advice, and later he made it, which he later thanked his father for giving him such advice. Thank you.
Good. Good. Direct. That's the summary. Congratulations. Audio easy. Just now 2 sentences.
Next year, when we converge.
Prof,
Next year, when we converge, we will also have a review of another book. That book is written by Dr. Izumna Okonkwo, and Dr. Fari Izumna Okonkwo. He was here today to present the bishop. We want to limit the review to books written by Ogidi people. Of course, it's not of me for books written by Ogidi people. Because all we are trying to do is to show that here in Ogidi we have some resourceful people which will be a type of role model for people who are studying in Archbishop Heerey Memorial Secondary School. So, thank you so much. You also have certificates, but coincidentally, the name has not been written. So the name will be written on the certificates. The manager will present it to you later and the money.
It can be presented in the South. It can be presented in the South.
Okay, come and take the
First position.
first position. So
Mafia.
first position.
Mafia.
Just the name again.
First position is Ude Kwesiri Onyeka.
Today, question Onyeka, first position.
Applause for him.
Naikoli Aka.
Hey.
Second position, Yellow House, Archbishop Heerey Okeke, represented by Azi Victor.
Congratulations, Aziz Victor. Second position.
Third position, Greenhouse, represented, the house is Archbishop Ezanya House, represented by Anibeze Emmanuel.
Anibeze Emmanuel. Third position, Archbishop Ezanya.
Summary provided by the students on the Columbus Ocaro's book. Ndị coordinate, ndị including the English teaching team, only coordinate the program. Come with 20,000.
Ndị otu anyị nụ. Prof ọkwa ndị otu anyị. Ka anyị kụọ unu pa akara pa agbanịka. Ndị English Department, 20,000 naira.
Now, oh, very old. I am members of 91 sets. I am members of 91 sets. 1991 kind of Wayek ever. So I will knock out Monday no abroad or Monday no. I will decide I support if I'm a school by donating laptops. I put go to take out 5 high definition laptops. At least one. They are all these 2 laptops. Yes. About 1 gigabyte and then 8 big RAM speed. You know, so they are powerful laptops. We've just donated only 5. And the more are coming. Or totally there can have ya. I think I will go to power. You can test now. So one day my classmates, I represented our representatives. As you know, our Professor Tupo Jokan. Yes. Our vice chairman. To go with you.
More about Augustine,
Okay, Kozu Retful, member, 1991 set. Thank you very much, darling.
First position, Greenhouse, Archbishop Ezanya Ofa Bukop. Na football tournament Iowa. Captain, come up, Ibulu Cup Unu.
Captain.
Anita Ganya Froga, Ibulu 7th position.
MC Abunaya Froga, Ibulu.
Captain, Monsieur, oh, give a captain. Now, you know, congratulations. Wagote. Wagote. Assistant captain. Okay. First position in football. Archbishop Ezanya. Seventh position, White House. 7th position, White House. 6th position, Orange House. 5th position, Yellow House. 4th position, Navy Blue. It was a crack actually because here the Casio have 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. We go see na the training banye. We go see na the training banye. 3rd position. Ndị nke atọ bụ ndị Red House. Ndị Red House. Ifefa winu bụ 20,000 naira. Ndị Red House ka ọnụ n'aka 20,000 naira. 2nd position, Green House. 2nd position, Green House. Green House, 2nd position, 30,000 naira. 30,000 naira, march past. Kaikwalo Nufaka, Green House, 2nd position. And the 1st position goes to the Blue House. The Blue House, 50,000 naira. 50,000 naira, 1st position. Gabano na nni unu de o sieba kebe na gazi na gana out e was the captain one if you not represent captain ko inye na Bruno give captain ngwanu buteni ko up. Congratulations.
Back to back. Go back to back.
Congratulations.
Back to back.
Back to back.
Someone like a new parents in this school. So I don't go now watch it for Ivan. So I think I will allow opportunity to work again and then the management team. You people are doing a wonderful job. Oh my God, has rough man. So, but the for labor is surprised. So I'm not sick of Chideke about them. One of the seeker. As soon as I'm not sure about one of the people, I think I have seen so because I can do 20,000 we support.
Yes, I can agree. It's good.
Yeah, go look in. You have the TICAD committee. Na 50,000 naira. And I go back here. Chairman TICAD.
I feel again.
Yes,
They now participate in our program. Every training is always every Sunday.
I told you. I'm a monster, you never direct to come to you. I told you, I never leave you unless you bless me.
So that anything I never stood up, I like it, I participate here. So everybody will have one involved. Anything concerning this school. So let's say I can support school or I will leak it. Never when I got or when I got. So I will talk my behavior. Where's the guy? I just support one. Good where Nabatai. So that is I think that. Where's the guy support one? You don't know their thing. But I
told you.
Anything concerning us.
The one about the one guys will happen. That's what we. My river, you bless me.
Every of us. So, you know, I'm proud of it. So, and I give back to our promise that we still on it. I can make it up to date. So, thank you very much.
No, the 50,000.
Hey! I can't be sure.
Apa nwanne m ka aka mkpa ọ bụrụ obere aka ka unu na-akụli ya unu achọ ka anyị welụkwa
anyị na-enye Chineke ekene maka na onye ọbụla nọnụ ga-ama na nyapụ ibe dịka oge a yesterday na mmiri juru ebe niile ikuku juru ebe niile mana tata na-eke ụbọchị si wee dị ka anyị kpọnụnụ Chineke anyị aka Chineke anyị nọ ya adịghị ekwu ya ekwu anyị na-ekene ihe maka etu ụbọchị taa si wee mma na-ekene mmadụ niile bido na mas fada n'ụlọ anyị n'isi emume nọchitara anya bishọp Reverend Fada Pascal Onwugbenudeyi edukeshọn minista na ndị fada niile nụ ya nụ na-ekene ma chairman Chief Ruben Okeke na ndị niile na-ekenekwazi the sponsors anyị Professor Frank Okafor na-ekene ma ya bụ Chief Ibemesi na-ekene Ambassador Jeff onye nọ na-anọchite anya Honorable Ifeanyi Ibezim Ọchịagha Batete na-ekene anyị niile mmadụ niile na-ebe anụ anyị na-ekene ụnụ ama mkpọbazi afa na-ekene General Coordinator anyị ọgụwa na bụ General na-coordinate ya Sir Dr. Charles Enwuga anyị na-ekene gị na-ekene mmadụ niile ndị nọgasị Education Zonal Director ya na ya bụ Zonal Councilor nọ ya na-ekene ụnụ na-ekene ndị MC ndị media ndị ABS apọsụ anyị na-ekene gị ma ndị Trinitas dị ya nụ na-ekene ndị nne na nna anyị na mmadụ niile etu anyị si wee bịa n'ụbọchị tata ọ bụ ife aṅụrị anyị na-asị ka Chineke nara otito nara ije ama oge niile n'aha Jizọs ka anyị kwụrụzie ọtọ ekpesi ekpere mmemme a na-agakwa oriri a na-aga egwu a na-aga ife ndị ọzọ n'afa Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ Chineke nna anyị na-enye gị ekene ime ka ụbọchị tata wee maara anyị mma anyị na-ekene n'ụzọ pụrụ iche eji isi nwaanyị nye anyị ọmalịcha ọnọdụ na-ekene ndị niile bụ ndị bịara ebe a n'ụbọchị tata ife niile anyị mere n'ụbọchị tata ọ gara ọfụma anyị na-ekene gị na-ayọkwazi ka ịgba anyị ume ndị niile bụ ndị nyere aka n'ụzọ dị iche iche onyinye biko gozikwa afa na-ekwe onyinye fanyelụ ka ọ na-achịtekwafa mmadụ pụrụ mmadụ nke onye ọbụla tinyere ka gị bụ Chineke na-agọzi ya biko gozikwazi ma ndị nkụzi ma ụmụ akwụkwọ mbọ anyị na-agba ọkachasị ịzụ ụmụaka anụma ka fa bụrụ ndị nwere ezigbo omume ndị nwere ọgụgụ isi na ndị ga-eji nwa aka fa na-alụpụta ife ka anyị bụ mbọ na-amịta mkpụrụ ụlọ akwụkwọ anyị na-agawanye n'iru bụrụ ọkaibe na ife dị iche iche ọkachasị n'ime nke ọma anyị na-ayọzi okwu anyị ga-eji na ga-aka nke anyị ji wee bịa mma site na Kristi onye nwe anyị otuto dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ na kịta na Igbo niile n'ụwa ebere onye nwe anyị nọ n'elu ụlọ ka Chukwu jikere na-egozi ụlọ Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ dakwasị ma n'elu n'oge niile udo dịrị ụlọ
udo dịrịkwazịrị gị. Thank you, entertainment.
Every morning I will pray for thee. Many plans, many tears in my mind I see. I know Father that will come one day by your days. I have to man who should feel my desire with you. Give me your money, you now don't believe me. Tell me every time she's a feeling of my mind. She's telling that she feel me. I'll never be. Whenever. Oh God, you are my last home. Oh Lord, you are my last home. Yes,
Hey.
the right time, please just let me bleed out. Little Maria, we call her my sister. I am here to say yes, the Lord will forgive me. Little Maria, the mother I love most. I am here to say yes, the Lord will forgive me. You be so love, because of more. You love, show me love, because it's more. Because of more, I did get my head from you, my love. I said my mom, she just a call. No more, my mom, my place love for this school I did. Mommy, remember all the time you said me die on the chain in my eyes. I know that stop on what my stop on that don't do. Now see where I'm living through my own. To Maria, the girl and my sister. Mama say I'm here to tell you that I am sorry. To Maria, the girl and my sister. Tell me you the one that I love you so much, yeah. Everything I do, forgive me. I know that I wrong me. I have too many things that's wrong in the past, and I'm trying to make it up to you. Now sometimes I'm making this song, but people confused. Yeah. I know I'm wrong. I know that the many things in the past that always make you sad. Now you thinking how you're fucking now. I know that it's hard for you to try and try forgive me. It's not that easy for you. I know you try to want me to be back. Bring back joy. Bring back happiness to my cause. Bring back me. Bring back joy.
Afambo High Chief Ambassador Jeffrey Uchenna Oba Obatobena Dikora Anam.
Can you use Machiavelli or other members?
If I met at Masaleon, because now you can tell Maja in na call of Pawagasi, na skill, Chileke, workshop. Abia may not find to be PhD. Special guest of honor. I was coming I support what I
can you get what school? Can you get one of them?
If I put the line, I am already, I don't know what school I'm already school I go to. And may better tour. While which make it wake up, I'm didn't memo to technology teacher. What do you have on the Ogidi Technical School? Pamela Fuma, and I make a chicken, and I call on your fan. And I ask government of Yaka, nobody 2 months,
our school football pitch.
Is that like you send them one in a school?
Oh, yes, of course. I think I'm on the federal tour in our school. So, what the opportunity I can send them I would recommend this school for somebody else.
Yes, so talk about it to you.
Present it. In fact, the most striking one is for them to stand and talk to people about their project. This is something that is lacking among even the elderly ones. It is always very difficult to face the crowd, to be able to express one's ideas. So it is part of what motivated me. I wasn't fully carried on initially, but when I came, I said no. What I was supposed to give them as an award, I said it is better to encourage every one of them that participated.
That's what you can take from you. First, you just encourage them to be a good student and become something tomorrow. Right? This encouragement like that. So, what is the word to the manager of the school?
Well, the only thing I can say is God is the rewarder of every good work. He's doing very well. Teaching the students how to be God-oriented and independent, and as well, being technical in whatever they do. He's training them well. So my prayer is they should continue like this and then come out to be part of the greater society in Nigeria so that this country will be better.
Right, your name once again.
My name is Sir Engineer Uzo Ibemes Akabolo.
Camera Fagi na position in this school.
Yeah, my name is Reverend Father Peter Onyebuchi Madempa, the manager and principal of Archbishop Heerey Technical College, Ogidi.
When did you resume office?
Yeah, here I started as the manager of this great institution in 2015. I resumed as the manager and eventually as manager and principal about 4 years later, combining the two offices.
Tell us about a little thing about this school.
Yeah, Archbishop Heerey Technical College is a school established by Archbishop Charles Heerey of blessed memory in 1966, but the students started here 1967 January, and eventually after the Civil War, the missionaries left, they were asked to leave. And then when they left, the school, just like other schools, were taken over by the government, and the name was changed to Boys Secondary School Ogidi. And it continued to answer that name until 2009, when Governor Peter Obi, His Excellency, handed over schools back to the church. And when that was done in 2009, the Archbishop said that the name of the school should return to the name it used to be. Because when this school started, it was called Archbishop Heerey Technical College. Then when Archbishop Heerey passed away, he started asking Archbishop Heerey Memorial Technical College, Ogidi. Then when the school was taken over by the government, it was changed to Boys Secondary School, Ogidi. And then by 2029, when this school was handed over back to the church, the Archbishop said this school will return. The name should return to the original name of Archbishop Heerey, Technical College. So by the time I took over in 2015, that process of change of name was nearing completion. So I would say it was during my own time, about 2017, 18, that eventually the name was fully accepted by the state government and was officially, this school started acting Archbishop Heerey Technical College, Ogidi. So since then, we have tried to develop this school as a technical college that, it bears its name. And we started the technical department around 2018-19 with the electrical department. Eventually, the building department came, bricklaying and concreting, and eventually the ICT came, and eventually the art department, and eventually we are now the automobile department, and then the furniture is coming now, and other departments are being added. So it's a journey in progress, really, and we thank God for the progress we have made. In terms of infrastructure, I mean, it is completely, just as somebody said, it's like a miracle, really. In terms of infrastructure, because by 2000, when the school was handed over, just like many of the schools that were handed over, they were in very deplorable situation. So the Archbishop, that vision of, the taking over schools, when the governor gave the schools back, that bishop, promised the governor that these schools, within 10 years, that no one will recognize these schools again. So the vision of that bishop is that all the schools that were returned, and indeed all mission schools, will really be a place or schools to reckon with in every aspect of transformation. So, and our school is just an example of that vision, because the transformation is really, second to none. And we thank God for that. Like somebody said, somebody who wrote in the visitor's notebook from, I think, Abuja or something, one of the education, from the ministry, he said he wrote down, he didn't tell me, he wrote down, your school, you have a 21st century environment. So we thank God for that. So it is really the progress of our school has been really very impressive, and we thank God for that. So you can see where we are today, where we started and where we are today. Now we have departments, and now we are having talent incubation and career development that is now helping the departments to keep developing. So that is where we are, and I know the future will be greater eventually for our school.
Today, being the 7th of June 2026, it happened again today.
Yes.
They call it TICAD.
TICAD.
Can you tell us what happened and everything about the name and the activities and how it unfolds?
Yeah, thank you. TICAD is really an interesting, an interesting program because we were looking for a way to implement the three keys. Because in our meetings, management meetings, trying to make our, the technical training here, technical education here, to reflect the current concepts in education, and especially the idea of technical training. We said that the three keys of our technical department will be to create, to innovate, and to produce. So in order to do this, we are looking for a program that will help us implement this, to create, to innovate, and to produce. So how are we going to engage our students so that they will be, a kind of bring this into reality? So when we're having meeting, sometime, that idea came, thanks to some of the people, the management that we were discussing in the PT executive and in the management of the school. So the idea was to emphasize the talent, which is what I believe so much in. I believe in talent a lot. So here, I've been saying it to my students, develop your talent. From the day I stepped in here, and the results of the result, we are seeing the result because some of the awards we have won were won by people who never knew they had that talent. So this time around, we are now giving it a kind of really making it something that is really a major aspect of our school. And in that discussion, the idea was, let us create a program. And then eventually I came up with that idea of talent incubation and career development, combining talent and then career. So that is how the TICAD came. And when I said it, everybody said this is wonderful. So, and eventually we did the median edition last year, and it was a great success, good success. You were there, and ABS was there, and then some of the media people were here, thanking God for the support from Ogidi and other old boys, Ogidi, people, and the support of friends and well-wishers and all that. So last year was a median edition, and it was a huge success. And it was that last year that Professor Frank Okafor, Anya Unawalora and Ogidi, promised that he will now every year, he made an endowment that every year all the departments will develop their projects. He will give them some subvention to, some money to help them develop projects. They will compete, and the best department will win. They will take from that 1 million every year. So from that 1 million, each department will get something according to their performance, as it happened today. So today, that of this 2026, that of today, June 7th, is the second edition and the first, where all the departments develop projects, and eventually we got the winners, first, second, and third, and consolation prizes. So this is where we are today, and I believe the momentum is gathering, and people were happy, expressing their happiness and with what the students have done. So, and then we thank the sponsor of one of the sponsors, Akabolo of Ogidi, Chief IBMS, for accepting to take up the most innovative student. And then he has added, initially, he was not the one that promised that, but when the person who promised it that could not meet up, we called upon him and he accepted. And today, he was here till the end, and he now even added to that, because now he said all the students that participated will get something. So he moved from 250,000 to 650,000 today. So that is the momentum. And he said, every year I will be part of this project, this program. So that is something wonderful. And we also the book summary that from last year, Professor Frank said that all the houses will summarize the book on the biography of Chief Okaro, who is the CP Commissioner of Police, Lagos, retired, Chief Columbus Okaro. So that book was summarized, and the first, second, won prizes. So he said every year, there will be a book to summarize, a book by Ogidi Indigen. He said, restricted Ogidi Indigen, which is okay, So there will be every year, there will be a book to summarize, and the best, first, second, and third will also win something. So we thank God. I really thank God, and I believe that eventually, as we go on, like I said, the momentum will keep adding, and in the near future, I believe this program will become like a mustard seed that grows to become an Iroko tree. Thank you.
Okay. You have pointed out differences between last year on and this year on, and it's quite impressive, meaning that sky is your limit or starting point. You people are moving ahead, yes, not going down.
Yes.
What are the challenges that you are still facing to perfect this program?
Yeah, thank you. Definitely, every project like this or program, there are challenges. And one of the challenges we have is to make the parents to buy into this well. The parents need to buy into it because the children are theirs, and then their support is needed. Some of them did support their children developing this project. Some of them gave them money and all that, but as a group, we will need that they become part of this project and be committed to it. Then the other one is we need sponsors for some departments. Some of the departments we intend to develop, like artificial intelligence, it is really the top of the whole world now. So we need someone to help us develop that as its own department, because artificial intelligence, we talk about open AI, talk about the chat GBT and many of them, or some of them. So it's still developing. This is an area that if students are really assisted very well, they could come up with something wonderful. So as a matter of fact, the first position today was the ICT. The first position was taken among the department ICT because they developed an app, and so which is something that is wonderful. So the other challenge, like I said, maybe the artificial intelligence, developing solar. We need also to develop the solar. Solar is under electrical, but we want to also develop it in terms of making it something that train students, get the things necessary, get the trainers, and train our students in solar. For instance, how to create inverter, how to produce inverter, how to install, because solar is where we are now. Everybody's talking about solar. Yes. So it's an area that we want to develop more. So we need sponsors in that. So, and then, we have other areas like the chemical production. Today, they did so well, but we now have Heerey Care. Under Heerey Care, we have Heerey detergent, Heerey roll-on, Heerey liquid soap, and other things. So we want to develop that too. So we need sponsors to develop these areas. Then awards. Some of the events, some of the things we did today, we don't have sponsors. We, so to say, sponsor it ourselves. Like the match pass, nobody is sponsoring it. Like the football matches we had, nobody is sponsoring it. So we are now sponsoring it ourselves, which is not good. We need people to sponsor that. So these are some of the things that I believe that are challenges. Then workshop. We need technical workshops, not just for TICAD, but it will help TICAD to develop, because TICAD is talent development and career. So we need workshops. We thank Ogidi, His Royal Majesty, Eze Chomaya of Ogidi, Igwe LS Onido. We thank him who has accepted to build a workshop for us. So he said he will do it, and the process is going on. So that is something good. We need workshops also, for the departments. Like now, automobile has no workshop, so we need a workshop for that. So like others too. Furniture has no workshop. We need that too. So these are some of the things we need for TICAD specifically, and for the broader section, the broader development of the technical department.
Already your houses, red, green, white, and blue, already have names of past, bishops, archbishop, and the saints. Fine. Is it also, can it be possible for individuals to be subscribed to houses, like patron of a house? I think this can make them sponsor the house and also sponsor activities going on.
Yeah, thank you. The houses we have, we name them after past bishops, archbishops, and blessed Tans, and they have their colors. Having a patron for the house, which you pointed out, is very good. We used to have it, but it's like it died down, but gradually we are going to revive it now. We'll discuss it, and we are going to, ask people, make it free, bring it, let people know we need patrons for these houses, and then those who are interested eventually will show up, and I believe that many people will be interested. So we're going to, it's something that we're going to work on it and get it done, So I believe maybe, hopefully by next year or so, we'll have names of people who are sponsors of the houses. We'll do that because it will be very, very helpful for the houses in terms of sponsoring them and other things, So then about the awards, sponsors of the department. Yes, I've said it already. Like I said, we are looking for people to sponsor new departments. So the current departments, well, Professor Frank, who has made pledge, every year there will be competition and houses will win. So it's like, we can say he's, so to say, contributing to the departments. But like we said, if somebody builds a workshop, for instance, we'll name that workshop. That workshop will carry the person's name. So this is the way schools, universities, institutions do abroad and even in Nigeria. So we can say automobile department, built by this person. So that person becomes, so to say, the sponsor of the department. So it's something that we're going to think about too, because like you said, people want to have ownership. People want ownership. You can say, somebody will say, okay, I like the most innovative student that, somebody said, I will take it up. The most innovative student, I will give award. So in the same way, we'll do that for the technical department. And then award certificates, we'll do that too. Like I said, we did that when we did the Golden Jubilee, but some years back. So we'll do an award. I think time has come for us to recognize people who have helped us, both home and abroad, because my friends in the US also have been helping, and people here in Nigeria, they have been helping. So we need to organize a ceremony where we'll give awards. So it will be part of something we'll discuss, very soon in the management.
Okay. Tell us any new structure, which after last year, is there any new commission structure thereafter? We came here last year for the last TICAD.
Yeah, Yeah, thank you for that. Yes, there is. In fact, imposing. As you are coming in, you see an imposing structure, a complex that will have, that has, what I will consider, a large capacity hall. We don't know yet, but it may be up to 1,000 capacity, hall. So it will be one of the biggest halls in any school in Anambra State. So that building commissioned last year by the Archbishop, December 31st, 2025, it was built by the old boys. And that building is the newest building here in our school. So, and we thank God for that structure because it's helping us a lot. Upstairs, up is the hall, like I said, very long, very strongly built, and very nice. Then downstairs we have spaces for offices, maybe like we intend to have what we call an innovation lab, Epiphany Innovation Lab, will be there, where people could develop their, they go in there and develop things like apps and all that stuff. So that building is the newest building here since we had the last TICAD, and we thank God for that because it is really imposing and brings up, elevates our school, the environment, and its infrastructure.
I see that this year, TICAD, the old boys participated more than last year on. What is the secret behind it?
Yeah, you're right. I think the secret is that I think we give thanks to Professor Frank because when he pledged this 1 million every year for the departments to win, he, being an old boy, he also asked some old boys to come in and help. So this time around, you see the old boys actually showing up, and we are really very happy for that. So this year, the old boys really participated. You're right, and I believe that subsequent years it will increase. Because this year, the President General of Old Boys, we gave him information and all that, but actually, I believe that if involving them is possible already with the tune of events, especially when we have the one of the sponsors or the two of the sponsors now. Two of them are old boys. So I think the old boys are happy with the progress our school is making. I think that is the secret because they are really very happy and they express it. They have done that building, like we say, which took them almost 300 million, and they are doing other things. So the old boys are happy. And I tell the students, the more you do well, project the name of the school, do well in your exams and in the competitions. Last year, we were about to go to US for the World Affairs Challenge, but they were not giving visas. The old boys were already in the US. They paid for the passports. They paid for the fee that we paid for to procure a date for the visa, and those in the US, and they were saying, Father, once they land in the US, we'll take over, whatever they need, their welfare. So, but eventually they were not giving visa. So we thank the old boys. They are happy, and our students are, trying a lot, doing a lot, that, and these things make them happy. And we now see it reflect in this occasion, and we hope they will be more involved in the future.
A word to the 1991 set who donated laptops today.
Yeah, in fact, the 91 set, I must tell you, I know there are wonderful sets. I mean, our old boys, the momentum is just catching up strong. There's no doubt about it. And we see that in the unity with which they constructed that building. But the 91 set, so far, are the people I would say that reflects, I would say, one of the most organized sets that we have. Last year, the December 3rd, this building was, Archbishop commissioned this building December 30th. December 31st, the 91 set organized themselves, like get together for their set and invited all the teachers that taught them and gave them award, gave them, a kind of money, thanked them, gave them awards and all that. And they also invited me and gave me an award. It's there. The award is up there. So they gave me an award too and some gifts. So they are really very supportive. So today I thank God because I let them know about the CBT, the WAEC demand for CBT hall and computers, because WAEC demanded that. We're supposed to begin this year, but we are not beginning this year ourselves. So when I called the president of the class, 91 said, and I appealed to him, he said, Father, consider it done. We're going to contribute to that. And eventually, you see it today, brand new laptops, very high edition, wonderful, 5 of them, and they said more is still coming. So I commend the 91 set. I think they have shown really they are really highly organized, and I hope that other sets will emulate them.
They say that every planned event or activities have people that organize it. The committee, the TICAD committee, from their chairman to the end person. Let me hear about them.
Yeah, the TICAD committee, they are really, they are wonderful. Sir Charles Enwogu, PhD, who is the general coordinator from the Old Boys, and then here we have Auntie Calista Ozemena, who is the assistant coordinator and the one coordinated, for the staff. And then we have all the other members of the TICAD committee. I really thank them so much. It's not easy to organize things, but they have done a good job. It can be seen from the event of today. So they did it last year, and they have done it this year. So I thank them so much. We owe the success to them. A lot of running around, a lot of things. Not easy, but they did it. They did a good job. So and then today I think Sir Charles Enwogu, who is the general coordinator, one of the Old Boys, he bought a cake for them. So the cake today, he bought it for 50,000, and he said, I'm giving it to the TICAD committee, to at least to appreciate the effort they made. We had meetings, online meetings several times, to get this thing done. So I really thank them for a job well done. Yeah.
To the students.
Yeah, to the students, I encourage them, because they are very lucky this time. Education is gaining attention, and during their time, things are changing fast. Opportunities are there. Look at, some of them, the most innovative students, the first prize is 150,000. That is already scholarship because he pays for his school fees for next term. So, and then others too. So the same way, in other places. So now, the students, I tell my students, here we emphasize both academic formation, academic training, character formation, and also skills acquisition. So here is a balanced place where they could get the best, and we're getting results already. Some of our students that finish here, they come. Sometimes they come around, and they keep appreciating. One came and was appreciating the staff. saying that in the university, he's doing a civil engineer. The professor gave an assignment, and he was the one who can do that assignment very well. Others were coming to him and asking him to help and giving him some money to help them. So what he got from there, he came to thank the staff in that department. Then one of the parents told me she came here. She said, "Father, I want to thank you because her other son is here, but the one that finished," he said, the director of the company called from Lagos, electrical company from Lagos, and called her. He said, "Madam, I got your number from your son. Where did your son go to secondary school?" And she told him. He said, "I'm asking you because when I give job to my staff, your son distinguishes himself in his own job. So, and I'm wondering why. Before you could say he has already done it and he do it well." So, these are some of the reports that we get, and it shows us that students here, our students, all my students, I tell them, here is an opportunity. You can learn what can make you great in life here. So I ask them to continue to be very serious and to prepare here, to stay here and prepare themselves for a greater future, which definitely will come.
And finally, to your teachers and those who take care of the students.
No, sure, I thank them so much. With the staff, we have those in the hostel, the seminarians are there, the school secretary, Mr. Damien. So they are doing very well. They are doing well. They supervise the children, take care of their character formation in the hostel, day-to-day running of the hostel. So I appreciate them and I thank them so much. It's not easy. It's not easy. Always something with kids, but they are doing it well. Then other staff, the academic staff and all that, I also thank them and encourage them to do more, When you see that what you are doing is yielding a good result, then you do more. So I let them know what you are doing, the little effort you are making here, all the things you are doing to make sure these students are well trained. Just know that the result is coming. For instance, somebody told me that a parent who was looking for the best technical school to bring her child, the parent called the school secretary and was telling, so the school secretary was telling me and said, this parent called and said, "I went online. I want the best technical school in Anambra State for my son. I went online and typed, please, the best technical school in Anambra State." The name that appeared was Archbishop Heerey, or is Archbishop Heerey Technical College, Ogidi. So, at the end of the day, I told my teachers, these things show that the effort you are making is yielding results. And when you, so when you are doing well, keep pushing. We are not there yet. If we are best in Anambra State, what about in the southeast? What about Nigeria? So we need to keep doing more. So I encourage them and for them to know, like I said, these students you are training, it's not about, it's already happening. Somebody is coming, a student is coming to say thank you, who is still in the university. Much more when the person graduates tomorrow and becomes a great person. You will know that definitely the reward is beginning here, to begin here.
Final appreciation to the Archbishop and the other Reverend Fathers, especially those who are assisting and those who are here today.
Yeah, I thank the Archbishop, definitely the vision of Archbishop in education, like the CEO of Boromeo, Reverend Father Izuno Konko said, he was telling some people, that, and it is a fact, our schools, most of the return schools, our schools that are transforming and distinguishing themselves today, is because that bishop trained priests up to doctorate abroad, and then eventually these priests are in the schools. So, what else need to be done? And we are seeing the results. So, we thank the Bishop all the support that he's giving our schools, in terms of, motivation, inspiration, and the support, building, like this building now, was downstairs. Eventually, the Archbishop made it upstairs, so, which has given more classrooms, have made more classrooms available, and other things. The hostel, because of the Archbishop, the government was finished the building, because they could have, maybe, if not for him, maybe it wouldn't have been where it is today. So we thank the Bishop, thank the other priests that came. Father Pascal, very Father Pascal Ongube, the Education Secretary, was here. He was in the mass and was the chief celebrant. Very Father Izuno Okonkwo, who was here too, from Ogidi too, and Reverend Father Vitalis Okoronkwo, who was here. Eventually, Reverend Father Emmanuel Emenu came, the registrar of Shanghai University, So we thank all of them that came. We have also the parish priest CKP about